Okay. Should have put that over there. All right, guys. So it says we're live. This is gonna kind of bother me. Let me see here real quick. Let me see if I can move the other camera around. So I'm just waiting for the delay. It says we're live, but it'll take YouTube about 20-25 seconds to approve it, and then we'll get rolling. If you guys would do me a favor, leave a comment, thumbs up as soon as this feed hits your feed, and you hop on here. So, oh, here you guys come already. Here we go. I almost need this right in front. This is awkward. So, show you guys here. This is what I'm looking at. Don't mind the messy desk. So, you guys, this is the feed here. This is all your comments coming. I'm trying to read these so I can answer you guys, but then I have the camera over here. So I'm using my better 4K camera that I typically use. But the last live a few weeks ago, I couldn't get it to work. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to try to get it as close to the computer as I can. And if you notice, I'm using cardboard boxes to prop my computer up because I try to get everything eye height. But how you guys all doing, man? And ladies? Beautiful Sunday evening here. There will not be a normal uploaded video. Simply both kids, Sean Boy and Miley, both had ball today. So that left no time to do any kind of filming whatsoever. And Miley's team underperformed. They could have won this entire thing. They should have won the entire thing. But they didn't perform. And that's that. Sean Boy's team won 22 or 24 to maybe 6. So they're advancing in their tournament round. So they'll play again next weekend. So that's good. And then Miley will have a whole different tournament as well. I don't remember where we're at next week. Actually, no, we're local. We're home next weekend. We're in the Emeralds tournament. So that'll be a good one. Good. My buddy's team, they put on my buddy Russ's daughter's team. They put on a good event very close to home here in Canton, and there'll be a lot of good competition. But we're going to hop into the video topic. I kind of hinted at it yesterday, and it got even crazier today. We'll get into it in just 1 second, but I mentioned in yesterday's video about the customer that, she fired us. Oh, I got a hair here flying around. I don't play the hair. She fired us about a month and a half ago. And simply, guys, I've shared with you that, we've had a gentleman in his company. He's got a guy that works for him, and they pretty much think it's pretty funny to take our customers and to go after our customers right now. And I only say this because that's what we've been told. I personally haven't ran into him. I personally don't want to run into them or have any kind of problem with them. Simply, they're a local, I call them local hater. And they know what we have going on here. And, for some reason, the social media stuff rubs some people wrong, and they just, I don't know, they get jealous, and then, they kind of just handle it unprofessionally. I'll say it like that. Well, they've kind of just taken it under their belt to take as many of our customers and chalk it up on their little board, and they can tell their friends or whoever. I've even saw a Facebook post from one of them saying, "Hey, I got another Spencer Lawn Care account, whatever." And simply they're selling themselves short. I'll say it like that, because they're underbidding us to get our customers. Definitely 100% underperforming. Their service is nowhere near our service, and that's something that we take pride in. And I honestly, I have to contain myself, because what I want to do is be super childish and completely cut them down to nothing and take the customers back. I'll give you an example. This customer, she called, we had to do a rate adjustment. Okay. You want to call it rate adjustment, gas surcharge, however you want to word it. We had to adjust the price. A month and a half ago, prices, we didn't know where they were going to stop. Okay. We priced her account originally, I think, at like $2.40 a gallon, $2.30 a gallon. And, it went up to $5. I think like got up to 5.50 a gallon. So we did an adjustment, which I think it took her up about like $8 or so, maybe like 7.50. And long story short, end of taxes and everything, she basically she went up to like 83 something, okay? And her original price was 75. And they came in and they offered her, the way I was told it is they approached her, and I've been told this from other customers, and said, "Hey, we'll cut your grass for this." She obviously saw their. She told me they told her $50. We'll cut your grass for $50. And I told her exactly what I had already known from a couple other ones that they've taken, that the customers weren't happy. You're not going to get the same quality service, and it is what it is. But I understand the customer side as well. She wanted to save $20, and that's $30, whatever. And I understand that's a big deal right now. People are struggling. Not everybody, but some people are struggling. So $30 a week makes a big deal. Ironically, we went into a drought though about a month ago, so they've only got to cut the grass, I think, like 4 times, maybe 5 times. I don't know specifically. All I know is her text messaging yesterday. I'll kind of share. Let me see here if I can screenshot it real quick, and then I'll share with you guys, just so I don't put her name's Shannon, so I'm not worried about that. But I just I don't want to put her personal information out there, like her phone number or anything. So give me 1 second here. I should have had this done already, but it only take a second. So I got to do 2 of them. All right, so I'll fill you in. So this one, you guys can see it. Let me see. Man, you guys can't, that camera ain't even picking that writing up. What the heck? That's weird. Why is it? That camera is not, maybe it's the backlighting? I don't know. Oh, okay. So I'll try to hold it up there for a second for you guys, and then I'll read it to you. Oh, if you need to, if you rewatch this, you can pause it, and then you can reread it. So, anyways, that's one of them, and then there's another full one here. That lighting's really throwing it off. So, anyways, this is just our conversation that we had. So it started off, and she knows we filmed, so she knows I'm gonna share this with you guys as well. Because we've had text, before about some other things, and she pointed out, she's like, I know you're gonna make a video on this. And let me restate here, Shannon, if you do watch this, I don't hate you. I understand some of your side of things. We're just not seeing eye to eye. And I'll get into that more today with our further conversation. It's honestly, this whole thing has been a big waste of time on my end and very frustrating, to be honest with you. So she leads off yesterday. She texts, she said, let me get to the other one. Hey, Spencer, it's Shannon. I know you hate me, but can you please put me back on your list for in a few weeks? My lawn has never looked this bad. My treatment guy came this week and said it's because the new company is cutting the grass too low and it should not be being cut. The grass is too short and causing weeds to grow. He also mentioned that he could tell someone else had been cutting the grass because it looks horrible. Now, this is our treatment guy. And I'll be fair, disclaimer here, I do know the treatment guy. We're not like close friends, but I do send him some work. And yeah, that is what it is. But I also know he's an honest man. And I have not spoke to him at all about this. So he mentioned to her that he could tell somebody else was mowing it. And told her it looks horrible. So she says, I told the other company I didn't want them to come back this week after they mowed. She said yesterday, so that would have been yesterday, Saturday. They mowed Friday and didn't even clean up after themselves. Please let me know ASAP. And then I responded, I said, ha, ha, ha. I don't hate you, Shannon, or I don't hate you. And I absolutely will put you back on our route. She's been a great customer. I will have to get your credit card information again. When we remove a customer, basically it deletes the information from our files, and we no longer have your card on file. Uh, you will be back on your normal mowing schedule. I wanted to make sure I told her this as well because they were mowing her on a Friday, which I know she wants to be on Friday. We just can't do it here at Spencer Lawn Care. And I said, you'll be back on your Wednesday schedule. So I will send you a new invoice. She likes to pay ahead of time. She typically pays for like 4 to 6 weeks ahead of time. So I said, and I did that because I had to refund her whenever she left. Anyways, we'll put you back on your Wednesday schedule. So I will send the invoice over for 4 mows. Your service is going to start because she told me not to come for a few weeks because it's completely burned up. I said, your service is going to start 7/20/22, and 1 month I'll take you out to 8/10/22. Thank you. She said, yay, thank you, Spencer. I said, you're welcome. So today, I'm trying to do dad stuff, softball, baseball. Miley had to be at her stuff at like 6 o'clock this morning. Okay. So got everything in the books. I hadn't sent over her invoice or anything for her mows coming up. Everything's going good. Hi, guys. If you're just joining the live, we appreciate you. Give us a thumbs up if you would. Basically, I'm just sharing the story that I was going to actually put into a video for you guys today, and I just didn't have time. Kind of mentioned it in yesterday's video, but it was kind of still in the works at that point, so I didn't want to talk about it until I knew she was going to come back. So chit-chatting more yesterday, she ended up saying, yeah, put her back on the schedule. Awesome, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking everything's peaches and cream. Everything's good to go. So today I'm sitting at ball and I'm working on invoices while I got some time. They have to be there like an hour beforehand to warm up, this and that. If you guys have kids, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you've ever played sports, you know what I'm talking about. So sitting there working on some invoices. I send her invoice, okay? And I send her invoice for the original price, okay? So blank, this is your amount. Well, for some reason, I don't know if she thought that I was going to match those guys' price or whatnot. So she calls me. And I mean, like, I sent the email, guys, and she called within a minute. And I'm like, hello, Spencer Lawn Care. She's like, Sean, why's the bill 200 and blah, blah, blah dollars? And I said, Shannon, I said, we discussed this yesterday. I told you I was going to send it for 4 mows. We're probably not going to mow 4 times, looking at the forecast for the weather, but I wanted to send it for those 4 like we've always done. Yeah, I understand that, but it's X amount of dollars. I said, yes, Shannon. I said, your original price, with the rate adjustment, gas surcharge, whatever, this is what it was. Sean, we should have discussed that beforehand. I can't pay that. And I'm like, Shannon, what did you expect? I don't know what's going on here. I don't, we've already had this discussion 6 weeks ago when she, messaged me and said, hey, I'd love to keep you. We love your service, but, my husband's telling me we got to save money, this, that. And, the grass is one of those things, which I find ironic because they fertilized the junk out of this thing. And, if you're just tuning in, she's going to watch this video. So this conversation is exactly how it is. Okay. So talking with her husband, they want to save. Understandable. I get that. I want to save, if I can on anything, electric bill, gas bill, cell phone, whatever. I get that. But that being said, they were also not happy with those services. Okay. Then after that conversation, I told her, I said, I can't price match $50. Not happening. And I don't know if they're not charging her tax. I don't know anything about their company. I'm not going to put them out there. But long story short, I told her, no, I couldn't. So she let us go. She pretty much fired us. She said, hey, stop coming. So to me, that's your fire. Okay. So we got fired by the customer. And, 6 weeks later here, she's calling wanting us back. And then I get her back. I go through the whole process, getting her card information, this, that, send her over her invoice. And then she calls me and hits me with, what is this bill? I don't know. You guys drop in the comments over here. To me, I'm just I was talking with Savannah a little bit ago, and I'm like, I'm I'm irritated. I'll be honest with you. It's been a frustrating season, and fuel prices, equipment prices, we're constantly have to adjust prices, to keep our profits up and to keep everything under wraps. We've never had to do it as much as we've had to do this year, which, like I told TQ, I think moving forward here before long, we're going to have to get like a bookkeeper, somebody that can stay on top of this stuff, because me staying up after editing, TQ staying up after work, after ball, softball, dinner, whatever, we're eating dinner at 9, 10 o'clock at nights right now, guys. Like, it's no joke. And then trying to do the business paperwork. I mean, if you saw my desk at the beginning of this thing, I mean, my goodness, I got a stack of checks back here that we haven't that we haven't done for probably 10 days, just because we haven't had the time to sit down and log them and everything else. It's just been craziness. Okay, not feeling good, trying to sleep, get my rest, this, that, dealing with this stuff. Just a lot. Okay, is it excuses? Probably it is, probably excuses, but just putting stuff like this on top of it, it's just been compounding all season long. And it's frustrating. It just, common sense stuff, is not so common anymore. It's like, I'm not trying to be a jerk, as the business owner. I'm trying to work with the customer as much as possible. Obviously, she's told me she's not happy with their service. They burned her lawn up, which I knew was going to happen because I saw the first time they mowed it, they cut that thing real short. You don't cut Kentucky bluegrass and tall fescue down to 2 inches. Okay. You don't. And I get what they were trying to do back when they first started. It was wet, and, they wanted to get it cut down so it would dry up some more. But, in return, they burned that lawn up in about 2 weeks. And then we went into a month-long drought, and I don't know exactly if they continued mowing it. I'm kind of assuming they did the last couple weeks, because they mowed it Friday, and I know a few more customers that we have in that area. We passed on every single one of them. So, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm done. Shannon, if you watch this, you can message me, but the price is the price, and that's just is what it is. I'm not going to match a company that's, their service. I mean, you even told me just yesterday that they didn't even clean up after themselves. I've been mowing that property for 4 or 5 years now, and not one time have I ever got a complaint about one single thing on that property. Not one. Never had a single complaint, which is frustrating there in and of its own. And that's a whole different topic for a whole different other day. The customer loyalty has really been stressed this year. I'll say it like that, and it's frustrating as us as business owners. And this is across the board for everybody. We bend over, we break our backs to make sure the customers are happy and that they're getting a great service. And this could be haircutting, this could be dinner, whatever, cooking food, whatever. Customers will bail on you in a heartbeat right now. And it's frustrating because you grow relationships. I talk to our customers, just like I talk to my friends or family. I stay in touch. It's very, very important in business. Your customer is number one in how you treat them and how you talk with them, how you communicate with them. And that's why I have no problem ever picking up the phone, sending a text message saying, hey, I saw this. Hey, this happened. Hey, we need to get this taken care of. It's big. It's really, really big. The communication has to be there, and it'll be the key to your success as a business owner. The customer is number one. And I understand that can be stressed as well, because not all the time, when I was growing up and doing management and supervising and did small business, some college and that and everything, the number one rule is the customer was always right. That was what they always stressed it. 90s and 2000s, customers always right. It didn't matter if the customer was dead wrong and you knew they were wrong and they knew they were wrong. They still had mottos that the customer was always right. Okay. And that's not true. But you also have to save face and understand, especially in a social media age, where social media is so powerful that, sometimes you're going to take a lump or two. But when it's something like this that is completely justifiable, like rate increases, gas jumping a couple bucks in a few months, and all of that. Equipment prices, went up 20+%. Trucks are through the roof. You name it. It's been one of those years. But with that being said, I want to chit chat with you guys. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. Probably not real quick, but probably how long we've been on here. Where's the live feed? 11 minutes. Or no, hold on, 20 minutes. Okay, we got a lot of you in here. I appreciate the 370 likes as well. But I also wanted to apologize yesterday for my mental mistake with the whole, man hour versus hourly, this, that, whatever. I'll be honest with you guys, the brain gets foggy. It's still there, dealing with this and I feel 100 times better today compared to what I have been. But the brain fog is still there a little bit. But that's all good. I wrote down some little notes because I want to make sure I hit on those because, you get into this and you get all wrapped up. And I could chat about this for another hour. I'll be honest with you. I get real fired up if I wanted to, but we can't do that. But anyways, your social media, guys, make sure you're keeping it clean. Make sure you're watching what you're posting. I know it's frustrating. There's a few posts I've probably put up this week that those were frustrating posts. Those were purely frustrated posts and just a way of expressing that. And yeah, it is what it is. Just make sure you're staying on top of that. I can't stress it enough. Make sure you even watch what you share with people. You can't trust everybody. You can trust some people, but you can't trust everybody. And people see an opportunity there to exploit you or get something out of you, whatever. Unfortunately, those people are out there and they will look to be opportunists with that. And that comes to mind. Yeah. Anyways, I'll leave that topic alone. That's a whole nother video topic. Today is a very special day. Today is my daughter Miley's 14th birthday. Big 14 today. I can't believe it. Man, I can't stress to you guys enough how great of kids I have. And Miley, she is an absolutely beautiful, absolutely smart, caring. She's the best daughter in the whole wide world. And I know I'm her dad, and I gotta say that. But legitimately, I have a great daughter and a great son, and God truly, truly blessed me. I have a great wife as well, but God truly blessed me with Miley. And if Miley ever sees this, I love you, babe. Happy birthday. I know times get stressed, and I'm not always available, but I am always available. Just maybe not in person. But I'm doing the best I can for you guys, and I absolutely love you and would give you guys the world. We've been broke. I can remember times when Miley was a baby, we couldn't afford food. We got electric shut off. I mean, when she was just a little kid, little baby, and couldn't pay bills, this, that. So Miley has grown up, and I think a lot of that has to do with her personality now. We're in a far better financial situation than we were back then. This was long before we started the businesses. And I think she has a kind soul and a good heart. And a lot of that's from her upbringing, her CC as well. Samantha's mom, Daphne, rest in heaven, had a big impact on Miley as a young lady as well. She hung out with her a lot, took a lot care of her when we were working or whatever. Her door was always open to bring Miley over there. And she had a big impact on Miley as well. Trying not to get sentimental here, trying not to cry. But anyways, let me adjust here. The sun's kind of moving into my window now. But yeah, great big happy birthday to Miley. Daddy absolutely loves you, babe. And yeah, they're at the park right now. I told them I was going live. They were like, well, we're going to go to the park and get a little workout in. So let me adjust this camera so it's even. I was wanting to go to the park, but to be honest with you guys, after Sean Boy's softball game, the heat and the sun kind of took its toll on me, and I wasn't feeling really up to par. So I wanted to get into the shade because I'm trying to get back to 100% so we can get out here and crush this lawn care week. I saw some super chats and stuff go by, so I want to make sure I pay respect to those. But I also want to answer some of your guys' questions here as well. So let me scroll up through here real quick. Thank you all for the thumbs up, the kind words. Yeah, I hope I get it worked out with the customer as well. When I told her no, I wasn't coming to $50, she didn't even text me back. So I don't like to do business on Sundays. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to talk money or finances, any of that on Sunday, because today's God's day and family day. And yeah, so I'm not gonna like stress it. But first thing tomorrow morning, she will get a message and say, "So where are we at?" And then that'll be either the beginning or the end. I'll say it like that, or the end. End. I thought I saw a super chat go by in my peripheral. Uh, Kenny Gavin, thank you for the 99-cent super chat, but it says your message was restracted. So I don't know. I don't know if you deleted it or what, or if it got pulled for something inappropriate. But anyways, thank you for your 99-cent super chat. A lot of people saying their gas prices $4.97, $4.89. I got a lawn care service around me. The guy charges $25 to mow and weed eat 2 acres. 25 bucks to mow 2 acres. Yeah, he's not making any money. This is what I tell people. So everybody gets worked up, and I'm human as well. So I won't sit here and act like I don't get upset when the $25 mow guy comes through, the $20 mow guy comes through, because they might be here right now, guys. They're mowing those for 25 bucks, whatever, 20 bucks, but they're not going to be here long term. Okay, they are playing the short game. We all know they're not making money. They don't know they're not making money, but hey, if they got a push mower or a garden tractor, very little overhead, this, that, they can put some quick money in their pocket, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the customer falls in love with that cheap price. And then when they go to get that guy to come back, or a month later, he finds a job, he's not going to tell them anything about it. This, that, whatever happens, his mower breaks, truck breaks down, whatever. He rents it out and it doesn't come back. I don't know. There's a million stories I've been told over the years, but the $25 guy or gal, they're not going to be there long term. If you have a business and you're doing things right, you're going to be there long term. So make sure you explain that to customers, potential customers, which I did, and it doesn't matter most of the time. People live in the moment, and unfortunately, our industry is one of those industries where it's like a dime a dozen. They call them chucks in a truck. That's what they call them. I hate that term just because I feel like it degrades Chuck and any Chuck that's driving around in a truck, and it's not his fault. I'm just playing with you guys, but just know, if you're charging that, you're not going to be around very long, and it's only a matter of time. Mistakes happen, things get broke, this, that, and they're going to be back to searching for the next $25 guy. Those are not the customers you want, regardless. Okay, move on from them. It is what it is. Yeah, we can just leave that at that. Just move on. Don't waste your time. There's plenty of efficiency, and I just broke my pen out of frustration. Anyways, let me answer some of your guys' questions, chit chat with you a little bit. There's a ton of you in here. Thank you all so much for the thumbs up. Going to enjoy a little live here with you guys tonight. As I've already stated earlier in the video, unable to get a video out today just due to the kids and life. It was Miley's birthday as well. And Miley wanted, I sent her a meme this morning because she got up super early to go to her game. I took Sean Boy and went to Sebring, Ohio. We went complete opposite directions. TQ went one way, I went the other. So I sent her a little kitty cat, and it said, it was like a unicorn cat, and it said, happy birthday. I hope all of your wishes come true. Make a wish or something like that. And she said, my wish is to have a banana cream pie. So when Sean Boy and myself were coming back, we had already gotten her a gift and gave it to her yesterday. But when me and Sean Boy were coming back through, we stopped at a local store that I knew sold those pies. I was just hoping they had them, and they had one left, and got her a buttercream pie. And then that we put candles on it, and that was our cake. She's not a big cake or ice cream fan. So we got her a buttercream pie, and all enjoyed a slice together, and yeah, had a good time. So let me answer some of these here for you guys. Go ahead and ask your questions. and I'll do my best to get to him. Thank you, Maverick, for the super chat. Hey, Sean, Maverick here from Georgia. You and TQ, Lathan do a great job. Happy birthday to Miley. My B day was yesterday, turned 42. Oh, wow. Awesome, man. Happy birthday. Thank you. I'll give Miley the super chat. So she's got 5.99 right now. Thank you guys. I'll tell everybody I'll give Miley the super chats. Let me write that down. 5.99. We'll round it up. We'll splurge. We'll give Miley $6. $6. Miley birthday. Anyways, so let me hop back in here to some questions. Brent's Law Service, please stop spamming the channel. Somebody spamming. I don't know who's spamming the channel. Sorry if I missed it. I've been kind of just filling you guys in with that story. How long did it take you to become successful? I wouldn't say. I mean, we're successful. We're definitely successful in certain individuals' eyes, I guess you could say. But I would say the business started doing really well in year 6, 5, 6, somewhere right around there. 2011, I started. 2015, so 11, 12, well, kind of 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, probably about 5 years. The fifth year was when we really, really had things honed in, really profitable. I think that was like the second year that I had employees, maybe third. And we were really getting it figured out. We had went from residential mowers to commercial mowers, and yeah, I think that was when we really, really kind of. I always had this. I hate this too because people say, if you make it 5 years, you made it. That's complete BS, guys. This is the biggest BS if anybody ever said it. Now, is there higher percentage rates of success if you make it past year 5? Absolutely, absolutely. But with that being said, just because you made it to year 5 or year 10 doesn't mean you're going to be here in year 20, 25, 30, whatever. The times change, and if you're not willing to change with them, equipment, cost, everything will pass you on by, and you'll be sitting here like, what happened? 2015, I was super successful, but I didn't change anything. I'll give you an example. There's a local guy here, and I won't put his information out there, but at the end of the year, I bought something off of him. So I talked to him, and he said, "Hey, Sean, I wanted to thank you." I said, "Okay, for what?" He's like, "Simply from watching your channel." He's like, "I had not raised my prices on customers that I had like 20, 25 years. I believe I mentioned this in a video a long time ago too. And he said, "I did my first increase this year, and I profited I'm going to profit an additional $8,000, and I didn't lose a single customer." I'm like, that's pretty big. I mean, that's huge, guys. If you fall behind and you're not staying up with the times and doing your rate adjustments every year, with inflation and everything going on, you could easily get left in the past. And just simply him catching a video, and that's what's so great about social media. People can say whatever they want about it, oh, they're just on there making videos to make money, blah, blah, blah. And yes, we absolutely do. I've never hid that from any of you guys. It's a true blessing to have this platform to try to help some of you guys and gals out. And also in return, you guys help us out. And it's like anything in life. If you put any kind of time, effort, that into it, there should be some form of return. It's not killing anybody to say, "Hey, can you give me a thumbs up? Hey, can you drop a comment?" Hey, just like yesterday, man, I put that video out. Yeah, I kind of did it off the cuff of my head. I shouldn't have, especially talking numbers, but I made a mistake. And you guys were like, "Hey, this is actually right." So then I'm like, "Oh, crap. I messed that up. I need to fix it." So I immediately made a comment and posted a pin, and like, it happens, man. Nobody's perfect. But if you don't stay up on it, man, just like that guy, one little video he caught where I was talking about adjusting and how much you should adjust and this and that. I mean, dude put an extra $7,000, $8,000 into his family's bank account for a season. And I'm hoping he did another one throughout this year, because with the things changing, that 7,000, $8,000 probably didn't look as good as it did, last fall whenever he did those original rate increases. But with that being said, let's hop in here again. Oh man, you guys been busting some super chats out. I'm gonna have to cut Miley a check. My goodness. Let me get down through here real quick. Oh, they took off on me here. Man, Miley's going to be doing real good here. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I'm trying to get back. Okay, there's Mavericks. Thank you all for this as well. And it will, I'll guarantee 100% it'll go to Miley. That's pretty cool. She'll be stoked. Maybe I'll make her split it with Sean Boy because kids pretty much have everything they need. Buck Rogers, really enjoy your videos and the wisdom you impart to the up and coming. Happy birthday to your daughter. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Buck. Hello from Paul. Love your videos. Thank you, Paul. Hello from upstate New York. Midway Sales said JT Electric's in the house. Some businesses confuse success with staying busy. The goal is to make a profit. Don't back off your prices 1 penny. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people can look real busy and be broke. It's definitely something that can be done. But yeah, to answer his question in short, which I know I go off on these like rambles, guys, just because there's so much going around in there. But yeah, about year 5, I feel like that was when we were starting to really get the business successful. Year 2017, a couple more years after adjusting the commercial mowers, we went ahead and got back into snow removal. So that really helped out, going from, springtime, summertime, and then fall cleanups, and then taking that other 5 months of just dead, 4 or 5 months worth of dead, not really making any more income and just living off of what we saved all year. And then being able, we don't depend on the snow removal every year, but when you have really good years like we've been having, we had one bad year, the second year, 2018, I think it was 18. Years are just flying by, guys. I mean, just flying by. I cannot keep track. But that was another big deal and another big jump for the business itself. I mean, snow removal, guys, in those 4 months, we can double what we do in lawn care landscaping, no problem. I mean, just off a really good snow removal salt season. I mean, I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Now, I will say salt and snow, it can beat you up and beat equipment up, and it costs a lot of money, and it should cost a lot of money because when you break stuff, it is not cheap. Let me get in here to some more. So I said thank you to Buck. Thank you, Buck. Putting a couple users in timeout for spamming. Sorry, I got to do that to you. Got to put you in timeout because you don't know how to act. We're all grown-ups here. M. Litton, Lawn Care and Life. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Happy birthday, Miley, he said. Thank you, or her, she said. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So where are we at? That was 5. That's another 15. Man, oh man. Miley's got 21 bucks so far. Let me answer a few more questions here as we move down. Give props to TQ and the Snake Wrangler this last week. Absolutely. Great. Guys, I know I said it at the end of yesterday's video, but I can't say thank you enough to Lathan and TQ for knocking that job out. That job definitely requires 3 people to really just keep the spirits up and to keep the workload back a little bit. But I mean, guys, this is the thing too. I'm kind of wondering now, when TQ and myself last week, we did that trim job with the big yellow stairs, if you guys remember. Well, during that day, I cut this plant and it like shot this slime all over me, and I got some on my mouth and I like wiped it away, spit it out. No joke. 2 days after that is when that whole ordeal started. So I'm wondering if I possibly got some kind of like reaction from that. And I totally forgot about it. And me and Savannah were watching the video yesterday, and it popped up in our recommended. So I'm watching it. And I'm like, man, you know what? I didn't even think about. Remember, I told you that stuff shot in my mouth from that plant and all over the side of my face. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I wonder if that could have done that. And she's like, I don't know. But I mean, it's down to just it's like that big right now, guys. It's like maybe a small jelly bean size now. But to me, it's going away. It's on its way out. So I'm praying it keeps on going that way. I get $35 to $40 for mowing with my tractor, or mowing from my Tractor Man Lawn Care. Okay, so Tractor Man Lawn Care is his name. What's up, William? Ryan Grice, thank you for your super chat. He sent over $2. Thank you. I'm writing these all down so I can keep track, so I know how much to give Miley. A lot of people. Bob, thank you for saying happy birthday. Hello from Germany. How are you doing? Ostergrad 8437. PL Landscapes, Ohio. Sent over Miley a happy $5 birthday super chat. Look up Helen Simpson Park on YouTube. We made the news a few weeks ago. I have to look that up. Let me write that down as well. So $5 and Helen Park. Helen Simpson Park. All right, I'll definitely look that up. Made the news, hopefully for something good. Get some free advertisement. Guys, let me stress to you, we've been approached like 3 or 4 times by local newspaper and then like some bigger news organizations in the state that caught wind of the channel and they want to do stories, this and that. And I've always told them no. But if you guys ever get the opportunity, if you don't have a platform like this to reach out and to pull more customers and more work to you, absolutely take them up on their offers. Free advertising, local, if they want to do a write-up on your business, this, that. You can also reach out to them too and say, hey, this is something I just wanted to share with you. This is how we're dealing with the fuel increase, and this is how we're dealing with the heat and the stress. Here's 3 lawn tips. I just want to, just simple things, guys. Hey, I'm a local lawn care company. I wanted to share 3 tips with you guys. Maybe you can share with your audience on how to keep your lawn from going into drought, or how to water your lawn, or how to fertilize, whatever. If you can get some free airways, boys, girls, do that stuff up. So I got his. Thank you there, PL Landscapes, Ohio. And I definitely will check that out once I end the live. Rich Pacone. Rich Pacone sent over a $10 super chat and he said, well, now it's for Miley. LOL. Happy birthday. Thank you, Rich. Rob Ross, I believe it is. Rob Rass, R-A-S. Thank you for the $25 super chat. And he said, happy birthday, Miley. Well, thank you, Rob. She's going to be stoked when she comes home. I hope she's not like glancing at the live while they're at the park. But whenever I tell her this, when she comes home, like, we got to be like $50 right now. 6, 5, 2, 5, 10, 25. Yeah, we're pretty close to $50. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Big Jim Flying said, that's awesome. Oh, my comments took off on me again. But anyways, thank you, Rob. Miley's making some money, Joe said. Paul said, totally not worth it. Been watching since the beginning, dealing with this customer. It's unfortunate. $2 a liter in Ontario, Canada. It's so weird when you guys say that. Like, we buy our sodas in liters. So, like, I think of like a 2 liter, and we buy ours in gallons. So, like, that whole mismatch thing. Burnt's Lawn Care said, we owe our success to you guys. Thank you. You don't owe your success to us. Can we help you guys out? Absolutely. But you're still putting in the work. Even if you're just coming on and watching the channel for tips, tricks, whatever you enjoy with the channel. And I want to say this as well real quick, and I'll make it quick. I had a message the other day from a gentleman, and he was just basically telling me like, hey, I'm not in your industry, but I made a comment on an old video and somebody else came on there and blasted him because he had a legitimate question about lawn care, and he's not in our field, if you do lawn care, landscaping, snow removal. So he asked a question. I went back and I deleted the other questions because it was just immature and uncalled for. But he just asked a simple question about like mowing height. And I didn't catch it when he posted it. We probably get hundreds of thousands comments a month, So I miss them. Well, another person commented on it and said, "What a stupid question. Uh, what kind of lawn care person doesn't know what to cut their grass at, what height to cut their grass at?" Something along those lines. And he just responded very politely. He said, "Oh, I'm not in the lawn care landscaping. I was just asking for my own personal lawn." So this guy comments back to him, "You're on a lawn care channel, right?" And they went back and forth a few different times, and he's like, I come here for tips and tricks for my lawn, but I enjoy the content, the husband and wife and the kids and all of that stuff, and the house stuff and the land stuff. And I just want to say, you guys are all welcome here. And if you're a subscriber of Spencer Lawn Care, please, before you comment something to somebody else on this channel, take into account that they might not know what you know. Okay. I can sit here humbly and say, there's a million things that I don't know, and I make mistakes all the time. And I also can sit here and say that I know a lot about a lot, and I can share that with other people, as you know a lot about what you know about, and you could share with other people. But when somebody asks a question, don't automatically assume that they know it all. There's no question. They say no question is a dumb question. Legitimately, the way you can respond to somebody can push them away, make them not want to be part of the channel. And also, it's just uncalled for. Like, take into account that, not everybody is here for the same thing that you might be here for. Some people come for the equipment, some people come for the marriage, some people come for the kids, some people come for the coffee cups. Everybody loves coffee. Anyways, I said I'd keep it short, be respectful, be humble, and try to help people out. Whoa, okay. Fester8609 sent Miley $100 super chat. Man, oh man, oh man. From a fellow Ohioan, just want to say I enjoy the videos after a long day at work. Keep up the great work, Spencer Lawn Care. Happy birthday to your daughter. Thank you so much there, Fester8609. If you would email me, please, your address, and I'm going to screenshot this. Actually, I'm going to screen record it real quick so I have your information. I'll go to your thing so I know it's you, so I don't get 50 spam emails. Email me, please. I would love to send you a Spencer Lawn Care coffee mug and a gift pack, if you would. And yeah, that's crazy. I'm definitely going to have to cut her a check now because I don't keep that kind of cash. I think I got $13. And most of that's from the laundry. I love doing the laundry, guys. Always find money in there. My nephew be leaving me all kinds of money in the washer. But thank you, Fester8609, for that. That is absolutely amazing. Right now, $153, guys. Miley is going to lose her mind when I tell her this. I have to tell you, customers know because my mower doesn't have a bagger. Okay, I might have missed your other comment, but yeah, there's definitely a cut difference between a bagging mow and a regular mow. With that being said, if you double cut it, you probably wouldn't notice the difference. Maybe you would. I personally like a bagged look because it straightens the grass blades up. But here in Ohio, man, it's a tough one to bag all this grass. N3 Nepro, I don't know. N3 Pro Dave sent over Miley a $14 super chat, and he said, "Well then, here's $14 for Miley's 14th birthday." Well, thank you, Dave. We appreciate that so much. And I don't know how to pronounce the beginning of that, so the whole 3 thing throws me off. So I'm sure it's something personal to you, but thank you, Dave, for the super chat. We appreciate that. $20 for a 5-gallon sure can. Did they go down in price? Because I always pay about $45. I used to always just pick them up at Lowe's, but they quit selling them. But I believe Menards carries them now. It's Biden's fault. We won't go into politics on here right now. Miley's going to get a car this way. I don't think we're to a car, but she has mentioned, a year and a half, Dad, I can start driving, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I'll be honest with you guys. This morning, I got up early. I'm flicking through some photos, trying to find one to post on Facebook. And I'm like, you go down memory lane and looking at, how much your kids have grown. And my God, I lost it, man. I was bawling like this. Dude, I can remember 14 years ago. I can remember, to give you guys a quick story. My parents used to own this house before we bought it from them. And we actually found out in this house that Miley was going to be born. I was sitting here talking to my dad. We had our own house. We had just bought that house, actually, but we had just came over here to visit my parents. And I'm sitting on the couch, and Savannah had been kind of off, and she asked me to stop and pick up a pregnancy test. So we stopped and got one, I think, at like the local Rite Aid or something. And I forgot all about it. I'm sitting here talking to my dad in the living room. She's like, I hear, Sean, come here now. And if you don't know, that means you better get your butt moving. So I get up and I go in there, and she's holding it. And I'm like, what's that mean? I'm like, I'm looking at him like, what's a line mean? What's this? 2 lines? I don't even remember what it was back then, but I'm like, what does this mean? And she's like, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, oh, I told you. Miley was 100% planned. I'll tell you guys that. So we're a young couple, and we were talking about having a kid, this, that. And, not to go into too much detail, but we had talked about it. And I'm like, yo, my soldiers, they running. Like they're full attack mode right now. Like, if we do this, just know what's going to happen. And we both agreed. So Miley was 100% planned. And my soldiers charged that mountain and took that baby over like no problem. If you guys knew what was going through my head right now, my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I went down memory lane this morning, and then I ended up sharing just a old photo. I mean, back when I had a little more weight on me, I was probably like 250 at the time. But I'll share the photo with you guys as well. But this was at our original house. Look at that cute little face. Let's see if I can get it to focus in there. Oh, it's not going to focus in. But that was December 19th, 2009. So she was literally like not even a year and a half old at that point. And I'll tell you what, guys, you blink and they grow up. They do. And I'll be honest with you, I've missed a lot because focusing on businesses and growing businesses, that was kind of like in those pivotal years. 2011, Miley would have been roughly 4-ish. Yeah, I think we've done good. Savannah was growing a business at that time as well. We've done the best we could. This is the thing in life. Can't beat yourself up too bad. We can all sit here and say, oh, we've done this different, that different, whatever. But we did the best we could with what we knew. Nobody taught us how to be parents. Nobody told us the ins, the outs. Let me open this window up here real quick, get a little more light in. And that's just how it is. It's a lot like business. Just you're taking care of a human, a little baby. And yeah, you learn as you go. You're going to make some mistakes, not perfect by any means, but like anything, you figure it out. And yeah, it's when you're a parent, you guys will understand. Parents on here, they understand. Man, it's tough. It's tough. Like, I think, 14, a year and a half from now, she can get her temps. She'll be driving. She's going to be a freshman in high school this year, going to be 4 years will go by in a blink, guys. I mean, in a blink. If you think about like a presidency, 4 years, it's here and gone. So, and then after that, getting married, hopefully 15 years from now, kids, grandkids, this, that, you can go. Yeah, we'll worry about that another day, man. I'm doing it. That's what I do. I think too much sometimes. I think too much. Anyways, where were we at? I think I thanked. Yes, I thanked Dave for the $14 super chat. That was awesome. Thank you guys. Uh, Evening, Sean from Pittsburgh, PA. Hello, Robert. If you guys wonder why I'm looking over this way, I'm using the 4K camera to give you a little bit better shot. And I hope it's decent for you guys. I'm kind of losing light here a little bit, but let me give me 1 second. That's why they make artificial lighting. Oh, I would plug it in over there, but I got a bunch of stuff in the way. Don't break it. Let there be light. Got to plug the computer in as well. Anyway, so I'm looking. Woo, I'm looking this way because, yeah. I'm going to try to point it so it doesn't blind you guys. There you go. Now you guys get to see my pretty face again. Some of you are probably like, man, really wish you just kept it dark. I'm about out of coffee as well. So anyways, let's hop back in here. But if you wonder why I'm looking this way, I'm looking at the computer so I can read your messages, and then I'm using the 4K camera right here. Zakatenko? Enrique? Sorry for slaying that, bro. I'm sure it's not the first time. Happy birthday, Miley. Thank you, Zach. I'm going to go with Zach. I like your name. Thank you for the $10 super chat. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm not the best with names. It takes a while for me to learn names, but once I got it, it's there. Hello from Flemingsburg, Kentucky. While we're on that topic, Kentucky, hello, Michael. We've been getting a ton of messages from folks wanting to know if we're going to the GIE this year. Unless something catastrophic happens, you guys can count us in. We will be there. We will, as of right now, we will definitely be in the Toro booth and the KOHLER booth. We've been approached by probably 4 or 5 other companies about doing some stuff with them as well. We've also been invited to the opening ceremony over at the stadium. If you don't know about that, they're holding a big ceremony over at the baseball stadium there on the other side of the bridge. And that's the first time that's ever been done, but I think it'd be really cool. So we've been invited to that. So yeah, we'll fill you guys all in once we get closer to October to let you know where we will be. And yeah, we love hanging out with you guys. Great event. I will say I'm going to try. I booked too many last year. And I'll say it like this as well, guys. Those events are really good money makers for social media influencers. The ones that actually go there, and they should be charging because they give up a lot of their time. Those are really good ones. With that being said, all of the time that we go into these booths, we do not charge anybody. They offer it to us. We tell them no. So when we're there for you guys, okay? And I'll say it like this. I could easily, and this is not a flex, this is nothing. I'm just sharing real world how it is out here with the social media stuff, with that event and stuff like that. I could easily, if we wanted to and went to all these companies that offered us just to come and stand in front of their stuff and be like, hey, this is the greatest thing in the world, which we don't do here at Spencer Lawn Care, I could probably easily walk away with $50,000 to $60,000. And that's no joke. Like, there's a lot. I mean, companies you never even heard of. They'll have like a new product coming from like Japan or China or something. They'll message us and be like, hey, we got this stapler, can we get you to stop by the booth, do a 1 hour live, this, that, blah, blah, blah. We're willing to give you $5,000. And I mean, they'll offer it to you like that. I mean, no joke. And they're not playing whatsoever. And that can be a low end as well. $5,000 is no problem for most of these companies that want to get eyeballs in front of you guys. Uh, with that being said, not to go too far off topic here, yes, we will be there unless something happens like work wise or we have to be here or family wise, this, that. So, GIE, you can count us in. Diane Cook. Sorry, I thought there was an I on there. Diane Cook. Thank you for your super chat. How easy was the Element software to set up? Question. I tried it, but it was confusing to me. I won't lie, Diane. It is like going to college at the beginning. Like putting all your numbers in there. That's the thing. You go from a platform of doing everything on a computer, everything on notebook, writing stuff down, to transitioning that into a software. It is a ton of work. But once you get it there, then that's where you start seeing the benefits of the Element software. It's just like prices as well. I can go in and price adjust mulch, a yard of dirt, a ton of salt. However, I can adjust that on the Element software in about 2 seconds. And there are other stuff out there as well, other softwares that you can do this on. LMN just happens to be the big one where you can do a ton of different things. And it's a lot of work at the beginning. I won't sit here and act like it's not. I remember when we were sitting here, TQ and myself, plugging everything in 4 years ago, 2018, I think was when we started using it. It's a lot. It is a lot. But once you get it there, sit down, just take your time, plug away a little bit at a time. And also understand and deal with your case manager as well. Like your case manager through LMN, they're there to talk to you and help you through that. And they helped us out a ton because we found out like, hey, some of this, like we're not going to be installing boulders and, using geotextile material very often and all these different pavers and stuff like that. So we completely removed that section from that platform. So it's really just finding what your company needs and what you need from the software, and then really honing in on getting that to where you need it to be. But yeah, to answer your question, it is a lot at the beginning, but now, we just go in and adjust things on the fly, remove a customer, add a customer, the route density the route density feature on there where you can plug in your addresses and then just hit print if you want to, or send them right to your phone. In and of itself has been phenomenal because I used to go back in the day, write my Monday route out, Tuesday route out, Wednesday route out, Thursday route, Friday route, etc. Now I can just plug those names in there. It brings all the addresses up on the Element software, and then I can hit, do I want to start the furthest away? Do I want to choose the fastest route? How do I want to do this? And you can adjust that on the fly because some days, instead of coming back to the house, I might need to go to Miley softball training, or I might need to get Sean Boy here, or I might need to end at an estimate, wherever. You can do all those things where it works best for you because, like, an example would be, I don't need to take Lathan on, 3 estimates that I know is going to take at least an hour if I have to go to him. And that saves the company. We don't have to pay him X amount of dollars to ride along. And to be honest with you, he'd be bored to death, and he'd be the first one to tell you that. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So that's just an example for you. But yeah, I know that was a long answer to your question, but I just wanted to kind of fill you in a little bit. But thank you, Diane, for the super chat. And if you guys, I got to say this, we are sponsored by Element. I've shared that from day one. I have to say that is sponsored because we are sponsored by them. But there is a link as well down in the description as always. You can use it if you want to check it out. They do have a free version as well. It kind of gives you like a generic look into the program, and you can kind of make your decisions from there. This whole going back and forth thing is bothering me with the computer and stuff. Hold up. Hey, so you get these little beacons. I don't know if you guys can pick it up in my glasses or not, but you get these little red beacons when somebody donates over $90, I think it is. And somebody just sent an astronomical amount of money, and I can't find it. Give me 1 second here. I just let the comments keep going and going and going and going. Miley to the moon. Oh, man. I put in a fence today with my dingo. That's awesome. If you guys didn't catch the video the other day, man, if you're looking at a dingo or any equipment, for example, and if you guys need it next spring, go check with the dealers now, see how inventory is, and you might want to place that order now for next year. My husband and I love watching your channel. Keep it up, Megan said. Thank you, Megan. We appreciate you guys. Excuse me. Man, I don't know where this thing went. Hello from the UK. Hello, Peter. So Lori Hughes said your total so far is $192.96. Man, I see. I shouldn't even be writing this stuff down. Lori's got. Lori, you looking for an accountant job? Can you work via from home? Lori's who I need right now. All right, I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it went. Okay, I'm scrolling through. All right, well, here's another one I even missed. Okay, so Mike Senchi gave a big thumbs up. He's got a cowboy hat on. I like the cowboy hat. Sent $100 super chat to Miley. My goodness, you guys are so gracious. She's going to flip out when I tell her. They should be coming from the park here pretty soon. And when she walks that door, I'm gonna tell her, come here. And then I'm gonna have to do a quick tally and tell her. You guys, that's a blessing, seriously. I don't even have a lawn to mow right now. It's all brown and dead from the severe drought we are in. I miss mowing and listening to worship music and making my neighbors think I am crazy. LOL. Marlene, I understand that. Yeah, we got a little green, like I stated yesterday, but it's going to be hit or miss this week. And there's a chance for rain, I think Friday, but we're supposed to be 90s all week again. It could be one of those years. It could be. Kids grow up fast. Main dad said he has a 29-year-old, 26, 17, and 14. Yeah, he knows firsthand. I blinked and my oldest graduated high school and now works for the growing and mowing. That's awesome. Yeah, Josh, I'm just dumbfounded. I mean, even 10 years, we're coming up on our 11th year in business this December, but like, man, where the heck did 10 years go, guys? I mean, a lot of the videos, the old ones, man, you can look back at where I think we were year 3 there, maybe at that point. I mean, that was a lot of work, guys. I think we got 1,500 plus videos on this channel. So don't think like for a second it came like that. And on that topic as well, that kind of kicked something into my mind. And I don't want anybody to get offended by this whatsoever. And I'm not calling anybody out whatsoever. I just want to share this, okay? I had a gentleman the other day started a social media channel. He deleted it, and then he sent me an Instagram message, and he said, hey, this is whatever. He used a word that I can't say on here. I tried to start a channel, and I was doing free mowings, trying to help people, yada, 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 and I blew my mower up, and I didn't get but like 3 or 4 subscribers. And I just want to share with you guys, okay? Yes, there are a lot of newer channels coming into this industry that are doing these, free mowings and this and that and having really good success. And we wish them all the best. It is truly great what they're doing. But I want you to also understand that those few, there's probably like, I don't know, 5, 10 now that are doing it and having pretty good success with it. Understand there's probably 1,000 more there that's never catching your eye, and you're never going to see or hear from or this or that, never get the algorithm right now. But at that same time, they're destroying their equipment. For example, he got nothing from the social media, which if you're going to do social media, especially YouTube, TikTok, whatever, the thing is you want to do, don't do it with an expectation. When I first started doing YouTube, it was purely a hobby. I never made a cent from any of this, I don't think, until maybe like 2017, 18. And that was, I shouldn't say a cent. I made a little bit of money, like maybe like $100 every couple months, like 2015, 16, uh, probably even through 17, maybe made like $300 a month. Uh, but it took a long time, if you get what I'm saying there. So don't think it's going to be instant. Yes, there are those very few and far between channels that do have that, and they can instantly, if they blow their mower up, it's not a big deal. They can go buy another mower. It is what it is. But please, guys and gals, do your due diligence and put your family and yourself into a good spot, because I that message tore me up, because he thought he was just going to do some free mowings and cut 4 foot tall grass and instantly blow up. And now he's sitting with a blowed up mower. And this was not a cheap mower either. It was probably a $6,000 mower. It's a bad boy. It's maybe 5,000. I don't know. I don't know what their prices are right now, but a nice mower, a big mower. And he went in and he thought one thing and got another, and now he's sitting there still broke, and he doesn't even have a mower to cut lawns with to make some form of income to grow something. But I just wanted to share that with you. He was extremely upset, and I pretty much stated to him, I wrote him out a big message, pretty much it was exactly what I just told you guys. You can't sometimes in life expect that things are going to go one way, because sometimes they just don't. And I've had those as well. And I shared that with you already on here. It took a long time to ever start producing anything income wise. To say I blew a mower up, could we fix it? Absolutely. $3,000-$4,000 mower, whatever, too. If you could do it yourself, a lot cheaper than that, but most people can't. So just know, with that being said, you gotta be careful, guys. Consuming content can get you in some trouble and get you in a bad spot. Okay. And I'm out of coffee. Coffee? I'm calling my nanny. Just kidding. Oh, man. Do they get their license at 16 up there? Yeah. Yep. I got mine when I was 16. Lost them when I was 17 and got them back probably like a year later. Don't do what I did, kids. I was bad. I'll give you an example. Actually, it's not even an example. I'll just give you a quick story. Got my license. I was 16. Best day of my life. Best day of my life. So much freedom. The world opened up. You feel like a man. You think you are, at least at that age. And it was awesome. Truly awesome. And I did a lot. And then I like to go fast. I did. I like to go fast. I still like to go really fast. And I went fast, and I got caught by the cops. And they got me going 106 and a 60. And the state highway patrol officer, this lady, walked up to my window, and she was not cool. she did not think it was funny. It was not funny. It was very immature back at that time. And yeah, I could have harmed people. I could have harmed myself. And long story short, I got a ticket. And with that ticket being really bad, she could have taken my car, everything that night. I could have went to juvenile if she wanted to, but she didn't. She gave me a ticket, sent me to court. And when you're a juvenile, anything like that, you have to appear. So I went to court, and the judge called me up, and I got up and I stood in front of him, very polite, respectful. And he said, 106 and a 60, son. I said, yep. Sorry. I won't do it again. He said, you got your driver's license with you? Can I see it? I said, sure. Pulled out of my back pocket, my wallet. He said, go ahead and just bring it up here to me, Brought it up to him, and he's like, he looks at it, he goes, oh, that's a good photo, He's like, you like having your license? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I love it. He goes, well, not anymore. Took a pair of scissors and cut my license in half and suspended them for, I think, 6 months maybe, or a year. I had to go do a course. Yeah. Gave me an SR22. Yeah. Raised my insurance up. It was not fun. So just know consequences, they do happen, even to me. Oh, had to share that with you guys. I've done some dumb stuff in my life. I ain't gonna lie. But I've also done some really good stuff, I think, in our lives. Somebody said, "Oh my God, you're not red." No, I'm not red. Let me kick the light up another notch. It's just getting darker outside. I have to turn it a little more too. It'll work. How am I feeling? I'm feeling a lot better today. At Sean Boy softball game, I kind of like hid myself up under the dugout, which I don't typically do that. I like to stay back because if you guys have been around the channel a long time, you knew I used to coach youth softball for Miley's teams, and then I had even a little stint with some baseball there for a minute that was very short, and I really love coaching. I do. I love coaching. I love teaching, and it's hard sometimes because I don't have the time anymore to do that. So I stay back because I want to be involved. I want to teach the kids. I want to say things to them. But then you also don't want like the coaches to feel like you're stepping on their toes and anything like that. So I stay back, and that's just where I'm at. That's my spot. But today, because when I get in the sun, I start feeling real bad fairly quickly, and I feel like this thing starts swelling up. And example, yesterday, Miley softball game, it started bubbling up again on me. So I went and hid next to the dugout. So today I was feeling really good all day. Went to Sean Boy's game, made it to like the third inning, and I'm like, I could feel it coming on. Like my head, I'd start getting a slight headache, and just start like, the energy all goes away. But long story short, I went and got some water, chugged a couple bottles of water, and hid under the dugout the whole game. And I was okay. I was able to weather through it. But with that being said, feeling good. I wouldn't say I'm 100%, but definitely way better than where I was even just 3 days ago, I'd say. Let's keep moving along here. I was glancing at my notes to make sure I hit my topics that I wanted to from the beginning. Bianca said, "Happy 14th birthday." If you guys haven't caught, we have a lot of females that enjoy the channel. They come on here, and I just want to say thank you. I know, like, looking at our algorithm, there's like 17% it says that are female. It says, the majority are male, female, but you guys are always welcome here. We appreciate you, and your input. It brings a different input to the side of things. We get messages all the time from husband and wives, absolutely out there just crushing it, and just it's amazing. It truly is amazing. You guys keep it up and provide the best you can for your families. Grove City, Kentucky is in the house, or Grove, Kentucky. SPI. Joy said, "What's going on?" Oh, just trying to chat here with you guys. TQ and the kiddos went to the park, and I was kind of already feeling a little off from the baseball being out there for 3 or 4 hours. So I just told them to go ahead. It's just around the corner from the house here. So they went to get a workout in and enjoy some time today. Today's Miley's birthday. Watching from New Zealand, Jeff said. Thank you. I love also that people watch from all around the world. It blows my mind. I mean, absolutely blows my mind. New Zealand, Africa, Germany, Russia, you name it. Like, it's insane. We don't get many folks from China, at least not that I see, but I believe they kind of like restrict it. I wish they would open it up because, every person that I've ever met here in America from China, I've had very interesting conversations with them. So I would love to see like the input from like the Chinese side for like the lawn care, green industry, all of that. Fester said, "You're welcome, Sean." And the email was sent. Thank you for sending that. And I'll get that out just as soon as I get time. I'd love to work with you guys, Sean and TQ and Lathan from Tractor Man Lawn Care. Thank you, William. Maybe one day. I got some wild ideas, guys. I got some wild ideas. It just takes time and money, and, got to make sure everything works for the family as well, and the tax man. I get yelled at a lot by the tax guy. You will want to put the shop in front of the house, not in the back of the house, and will want different driveway leave from the shop due to the fact that heavy equipment is going down driveway all the time. So yeah, we talked about that, fireman, in the video the other day. We were originally going to connect them with like a breezeway or like a drive-through. We actually thought about running the drive-through and then doing like a roof over top. But we've decided we are going to separate them. Just simple, excuse me. The simple fact is, once we started really looking at it on paper, in the wintertime, snow events happen at the worst times 2, 3, 4 a.m. As soon as you fall asleep, this, that. And the last thing I want, because it'll be school season as well, or school being in, is waking the kids up, or even us, waking us up if we have employees coming in and out, or if they just need to grab something, a tool, whatever, load salt. We don't want that banging and clanging right next to the house. So we have decided we are going to separate them all together, but they will still be centralized. Okay, so here is an insane person for one. And wow, Micah Bush, I believe it's Micah. He sent over they sent over a $300 super chat for Miley for her birthday. That is insane. He said, Happy birthday, Miley. You are awesome. Sean and your family is awesome. And you are truly blessed. Thank you, Micah. My goodness. Micah, if you would email me as well, let me screenshot your information. I'd love to send you a gift pack from Spencer Lawn Care. It's all that stuff that's left right here. We're running out. We're down to 3 totes. These are all lanyards. There were shirts in here, but they're about gone. And then I think we got a few hats and maybe a few other couple things in here. Or I threw the rope from Atwood in there as well. Roman Atwood's family threw it down there as well. But wow. Thank you so much, Micah, for that. She is going to be absolutely just blown away. You're insane. Thank you, Mark, for the kind words. That fireman that commented about separating the businesses in the house, he said he works for a company that has over 100 payloaders, 2 semi trucks, 5 dump trucks and landscaping trucks, 7 pickup trucks and 5 mowing flatbed trucks. Lots of heavy equipment going on the driveway. Yeah, something like that. You would definitely, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to be that big. I don't want anything to do with that. I never have. But if I was, you'd be at the point where you just want a total separate location. Like I wouldn't even consider it near the house. We are still looking for an office / place to run the business. And at some point, guys, I'll be honest with you, I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes since right before the whole Cove kicked off a few years ago. And when it comes to light, it's going to be, for one, really cool because it's been a long time coming. And for two, I haven't seen anybody else that does what we do this. So yeah, as soon as we can, I'll leave it at that. But just know at this moment, that's what I was talking about. And it is something that is being worked on behind the scenes. Hence why I've been taking this past week, a week off, but a day off a week to really focus on other things. P Landscape. Oh, you donated earlier. Sent a $5 super chat. Said it's now called the Equipment Expo. NALP pulled out. Yeah, so they did that whole changeover last year. It's not the GIE Expo anymore. It's the Equip Expo they're going with. And yeah, just a name change. They're doing some stuff a little bit different. Hence the opening night at the ball field. But yeah, it's still going to be hopefully the same style event. I have seen some changes that I was kind of like, eh. And also you can use code Spencer, or I think I might have a link over there as well in the description. Right now you can save 50% on your tickets. But thank you, PL Landscapes, once again. Firefly said, that $300 one? Yeah, same thing I thought. So much money for Miley. And I'll be honest with you guys, she is super, super smart with her funds, which is really good. So she'll put it to good use. I'll guarantee you that. trying to make sure I got all these. Did I get all the super chats, guys? Let me scroll back up here. The comments just keep going as I'm reading. Let me PL Landscape, got that one. Let me scroll down here some more. DSB Lawn Service LLC, Mr. Boyer, sent over a super chat for Miley, $4.99. Thank you, Mr. Boyer. Appreciate that. And then right below him, Connor Wright sent over a $50 super chat. And he said, happy birthday, Miley. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that. Hold on one second. My mom and dad's calling me. Spencer Lawn Care, you're live here on YouTube with me, so watch what you say. What's up, Dad? I just said I'm live. I'm live right now. Like, they can hear you. So don't get all crazy. Don't yell at me, Dad.
I thought you was already done with it.
Nope, not. I'm still live here. What are you up to?
Call tell you feeling, man. Up here, not on your neck or third.
It's went down quite a bit since I saw you last the other day, but yeah, feeling better. Way better than I was. How are you feeling?
Just mess around here, man. There's nothing else to do.
You enjoying that retirement? Everybody's probably wondering.
Yeah, right.
Everybody always asks how you're feeling.
Yeah. Retirement, it'll be cracked up to be.
My dad said retirement's not all it's cracked up to be, if you guys didn't hear him. You're just bored, aren't you? Yep. I had a talk with Mike Nussbaum yesterday, and he's like, yeah, did you enjoy your week off? And I'm like, honestly, bro, I was bored out of my mind. Got to have stuff to do. But hey, Dad, let me hit you back whenever I end this here shortly. And all right.
Oh, I'm calling to check on you. See how you doing.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Little behind the scenes there. Dad calling to check up on me. But anyways, thank you, Connor, for the $50 super chat. I wrote it down. Yes, I did. Bobby said, I'm going to have to ask Miley for a loan, right? I'm going to ask Miley for a loan. Coffee, Frank said. Absolutely. I'm all out. Let me see if I can get a drop. Oh, that was a good one, too. I'll tell you what. A good cup as well makes a cup of coffee taste way better. I've been on this Death Wish coffee kick lately. And, man, that stuff is good. Like, I have, like, a changing of the season. For coffee drinkers that like coffee, like, I go through it. Like, fall time, I'll have a different brand, different flavor. You know, just, I don't know, man. It just changes. Right now, I've been really enjoying this Death Wish. Sean Gast. Hey, Sean. Hi, Sean. Spell your name same way as I do. Aloha said, Lori Hughes, can we get an update on the amount she's made so far? Yeah, Lori, can we please? Please. Hello, everyone. Alan said, Sean, make sure you take pictures of these lawns that he's stolen from you guys. You can show the next customers the kind of services they get. Yeah, I mean, I think one of them we filmed. And I mean, it was on the channel for a long time. So, I mean, you guys can see stuff. It's not this one specifically that we're talking about, but another one. And I know I made that video and I put in the title that they stole our customers when I was over there with Zach. And I know some of you are like, oh, how can they steal it? You know, it's the market, this, that. And I stated in that same video, it's typically, yeah, you wouldn't say anybody stole your customer. But this gentleman's literally like talking to our customers and saying, I saw your channel, I saw your video on Spencer Lawn Care's channel. We can do a better service at a cheaper rate, yada, yada, yada. To me, targeting our customers that they see on the channel, specifically, to me, that's stealing them. It's easy. That's like a cop out. It's like, I don't. To me, that's just how it is. Maybe it looks different to you. I understand everybody's point of view with it. I understand, like, hey, uh, you know, it is what it is. You can shop for anything. I can choose to go to Walmart or Kmart or Myers, whatever. You can choose to make those differences, whether it's off price, customer service, this or that. Like me personally, I'll tell you guys right here, right now, I will go pay more at Meyer or Giant Eagle before I walk my behind into Walmart. And you know why? Because when I check out at Myers or Giant Eagles, I still get to talk to a person, a cashier. They still will help out bagging the groceries. And when I go to Walmart, you walk up to a kiosk, you ring up your own stuff, you pay for your own stuff, and then you get to the door and then they want to ask you for the receipt to look at your receipt to see if you did what they didn't want to do. So that kind of annoys me. So I choose not to go to them for that. But with that being said, we have a platform here and we do show a lot more than a lot of people should, and a lot more than what I recommend you guys sharing, because there are people that watch the channel that have ill will. I mean, you can type in anything and find 500 videos people have made of us where they're on there blabbing their jaws and talking crap. And I mean, everybody loves a good hater, right? I mean, the haters are going to be there. It is what it is. I think it's comical. I don't watch any of them. Even when people send us, like, hey, this person made a video on you. Hey, this person made this video saying how much money you make, yada, yada, yada. I don't watch them. I don't care enough to. I'm focused on what I'm doing and my family and my surroundings and making our community a little bit better every single day. So if I'm worried about what they're doing, that's just distracting me from my goal and what I want to achieve here with you guys and gals. And that's just to make the community and people that we come in contact with and ourselves better every single day. I don't know where I went with that, but I went somewhere. Good evening. Good evening. Frank said, wear a mask, Sean. For what? Mike Kirk said, it's your old cousin, Mike. JJ Man 1982 sent over a super chat for Miley's birthday of $10. Said, happy birthday, Miley. Sean and Savannah, you are doing a great job at parenting and business. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, thank you, JJ Man. I appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat for Miley. I haven't seen Lori come through yet in the comment section. Let me try to get caught up here because I'm seeing a lot of older comments. Australia's in the house. Who was that? Brad? Bruce said, hey, Mr. Spencer. How you doing there, Bruce? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Joel said, it's funny, no matter how old you get, your dad will always worry about you. That is very true. What's up, Patrick? You're twice as busy in retirement. Yeah. Sean needs a moderator when he's live. TQ, where you at? They're probably watching a live like we're not walking in the house until he ends this thing. I can't wait to see her reaction. I'm trying to keep it going for you guys here. Like, this is way longer than I anticipated. I'm an hour and 34. I'm out of I might have to go make a coffee, guys. Anybody ever taking a coffee break on a live? I'm trying. Scythe? sent over a super chat. Thank you so much. He sent this little emoji guy thingy dancing. I can't see what it says. I think it says fist pump, fist bump. Thank you for that. Scythe. My eyeballs are dry too. All right, I think we're at a good point here. Let me answer a question. Let me find a question here. Okay. What Lori Hughes total so far is $665.94. What? What? Holy mackerel. That is probably accurate. I thought maybe not, but I think that might be accurate. I might have missed writing some down. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but my goodness. That is insane. And it will all go to Miley, and I'll prove it to you on video. Let me get a coffee. I need a drink. Let me answer a question while I do this. So maybe I can chit chat to you guys from a distance. I'm reading through here to see if I can find a good comment. Any advice, Ryan asked, on starting up a small lawn care business? Well, stay close to home and grow it from there. Are you a child or are you an adult? Let me get this going real quick. Please don't need water. Please don't need water. Oh, it needs water. So anyway, stay close to home. Get insurance. If you have zero experience, maybe think about working for a lawn care or landscaper. Get some experience. Learn as much as you can from them as well. Buy the equipment you can afford. Don't run yourself into a ton of debt. I would say the best advice I can give you is to work for somebody else doing what you think you want to do first, just to make sure before you go investing all that money into equipment and buying equipment, and then not even really knowing if you're going to like it or not. 1 second. Alrighty. Got that rolling. Try not to break my neck live. Turn that on as well. I'm back. Who said I'm back? What comic was that? Oh, no, that was Arnold. He said, I'll be back. John, did you see the new super chat? No, I didn't. I was making a coffee. Main Dad, my goodness. Main Dad, happy birthday, Miley. And remember, you will always be Daddy's little girl, no matter how old you get. Thank you for that $100 super chat. And your comment is very, very true. Very, very true. Wow, you guys are such a blessing. Miley's going to be stoked. Like I said, I'm going to have to ask her for a loan. Let me see if they've texted me or anything. Nope. Haven't texted me yet. Well, here, I'll share a few photos with you guys, man. Like, it's not always been peaches and cream, you know, like. But I will say, like, no joke, guys, Miley, her grades, never had an issue with her grades. She is always an honor roll, merit roll. She's always up there, like way up there. Like, I think she missed honor roll. Oh, Savannah must have taken it down. If they come home, I'll ask her. But I think she had like like a 3.97, and she got like a minus in something. I don't even remember what it was, and it stopped her from that 4.0. But that girl, man, she both my kids are phenomenal. But Miley, she's got brains up there. I hope, someday, uh for one, as a dad, any dad hopes their kids are happy. First and foremost, you hope they're happy, whether they're uh you know whatever they want to achieve in their lives. We get asked a lot. It's probably one of the number one questions we get asked. Are we going to pressure the kids into the business? Or maybe not even state it like that. Maybe not say pressure, but are the kids going to work in the business? And I always tell people, like, I'm not pushing anything onto them. I want them to make their own decisions smartly. And if they show interest in it, uh, sure, they can come aboard. They can, do their own thing. Uh, I'll be honest with you, Miley really has no interest as of right now in the social media. When she was younger, it was a little bit cooler to her, I guess you could say. And yeah, it I'm looking for some photos from you guys. So that's one of our fans. She always comes to see us every year. And it's funny because she started off real short, even shorter than Savannah. I love you, babe. And now, like, this was this past year, and she's almost as tall as Savannah. So, like, I'm assuming this year when she comes to see us, uh, she's going to be probably right there, right there. But anyways, what I was stating is, uh, there's my mom and Miley. You hope as a father that your kids will grow up to be happy and healthy. And with that being said, you also hope that whoever they meet, uh, will treat them right and treat them as they deserve to be treated. And I hope they treat others the way that they deserve to be treated as well, because that's a big deal as well. And all I know is Miley is a very special young lady, and whatever that man, is someday, he's going to have to be a very special person, or he's going to not be around very long. Oh, sorry, I had to. It's dad in me, the dad in me. Uh, so many pictures, so many pictures. But like even this, like that's my mom and Miley was probably maybe, I know it's a horrible view, but she was probably like 3 there maybe. Sean Boy wasn't even born yet. Oh, here's a good one. Look how bad behind we look there. That's all business. All business. That was that was in New Orleans. First time we had ever been to New Orleans. That was pretty cool. KOHLER took us down to New Orleans, and we hung out for the night. And we had these little pastries. I can't remember what they were called. If there's any New Orleans folks in here, I'm sorry. You're gonna roast me in the comments. But they got these like little donut things, and I didn't know this existed. But it was like 3 or 4 a.m. and they're like, hey, maybe 2 a.m. They're like, hey, we got to go get these little donut things with a bunch of powder on them, and we can drink coffee. And I didn't hear donuts and powder, but I heard coffee, and I was like, yeah, let's go. And then you get there and you get all set up, and you got to eat one of these things from what they said. So I ate like 5 of them and drank a lot of coffee at 3 a.m. and couldn't go to sleep. So I can't remember what those things are called. Really cool though. First, if I ever go anywhere out of the country, like Jamaica last year or whatever, first thing I'm doing is finding some coffee, because I don't know why. It's my thing. It's my jam, as they say these days. I'm going to show you some photos though real quick. Go to my albums. Got to go way, way back. Here's a young TQ and Miley. That was another one. Snowy picture. Man, I really wish that would focus in. Horrible. Cameras on phones weren't as great, guys, back in 2009. Just letting you know. Oh, here's a good one. There's Miley and Savannah's dad. There's Papa. So this was a big church party that Ron and Daphne, Savannah's mom and dad, they used to throw a big church party at their house every year. And I mean, it was massive. Free food, everything, entertainment, fireworks, you name it. Just phenomenal. And yeah, man. Just looking back like time. There's my dad and my mom and Miley. She was probably under 1 year old there. It's just time flies by. Oh, here's a good one for you guys. Here's TQ and I's wedding day. So in this picture right here, guys, I'll give you a quick story. I was signed up to go into the Army at this point. This was roughly about 2007. The war was not going good back then. A lot of soldiers being killed. So I had decided, I wanted to go into the Army, and went to MEPS, took my test, passed that. And then basically, I don't remember all the details, but my left eye is legally blind. I don't share that very often. It's uncorrectable 2400 vision. I have astigmatism of the root, okay? Uncorrectable. Laser surgery can't be done. I've already been down this road, yada, yada, yada. So I was disqualified without technically being doctored, disqualified. I was pretty much talked to the guy, and he said, hey, you're not going to pass your medical. There's no point in even going any further in MEPS. And that was the end of what I thought was going to be my long-term military career. I was going to go in as my buddy Brad had went in at the time, an airborne MP, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. And I would have done that, but like I said, things happen. Here's Miley, real young there, her first softball bat. Oh, man. I really wish that worked better. Anyways, I'll quit showing you guys photos. First haircuts, like. Oh, man. TQ will kill me for this one, but that was a Christmas morning picture back in the day. Let me see if I can get in there. I think I got her a hair straightener that year. It was like a really popular, some kind of zebra hair straightener. This will date it a little bit, okay? So if you guys can see, if you guys remember Tickle Me Elmo? Miley got her Tickle Me Elmo. And right there is an electric heater because, believe it or not, I think the gas got shut off that month because we couldn't afford to turn it on. That was 2008, 2009. And remember, there was a recession going on and jobs were hard to find. No, photos, memory lane. Here's an old picture from our backyard. We had 4 acres at this property. It's hard to see, but there's a shed back here. That was my chicken shed. We had chickens back then. And then we had I think it was a raccoon got inside there. I don't know how this thing got in. I had a door on the shed and everything, but it got in there some way or another, and it wiped our chickens out. We came out the next morning, and there were literally dead chickens laying everywhere. I'm not kidding. But, yeah, I think that was it. A little heavier Sean there. That was a hunting trip, hunting day, going hunting. Used to do a ton of hunting, guys. Bow hunting was, and there's going to be a lot more hunting. Sean Boy and I are going to be doing it up. But anyways, enough going down memory lane there. It's just really cool. Man, you guys, the thumbs up. 1,126 thumbs up. There's tons of you in here watching as well. I'm going to get these comments rolling here again. Dang, someone donated $300. Yeah, that was insane. Everybody's insane. Mike, I meant to say, that's why I left it here. Main Dad, if you would email me as well, I'm going to send you a gift pack as well, please. Oh, my coffee. I'll be right back. I'm running. Uh-oh, I think they might be home. Somebody give me a total. I need a total. Oh, yeah, they're home. Hey, I'm live on YouTube, just so y'all know. Don't be acting all crazy. Can you guys hear me? Hey, watch that cord, buddy.
This is my stream now.
Your screen, talk to them real quick.
Hi.
I got something really special to share with you guys over here in a second.
Hey guys. Who?
Everyone, but specifically Miley.
She left.
Yeah, right. Have you seen the live at all?
No.
All right, watch out real quick, bub. All right, so let me see here. Come here, Miley. She's all sweaty. She's been playing softball all day, so don't be judgmental, anything like that. Anyways, happy 14th birthday.
Thank you.
And let me look here one more time real quick, just to make sure nothing else came through here. So I don't remember exactly where we were at earlier. Okay, right here. Ryan just stated, so they've been sending super chats for you for your birthday. And we're currently, everybody has sent you $765.94 for your birthday. So,
Well, what do you say?
Thank you.
You didn't have to, but wow.
they said they're trying to get you a car.
That will go towards all the money I spent on her this weekend. Just kidding.
Miley, you're almost at $800.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
You want to tell them
Another
anything
30
else? You want to
just
say
came
thank
through.
you?
Thank you.
I think she's at a loss of words. Loss for words.
She doesn't like to be put on the spot. She's
No, she
kinda
doesn't.
like me.
With that being said, I tried to find, I was going to show everybody your report card, but Mom took it off the fridge. Do you remember what her grade point average was at this year? It was like almost
it was
4.
just under 4. It was like 3.9 something.
What was the A- for? What class was that?
Algebra.
Your algebra teacher. What's your algebra teacher's name? You ain't going to tell us. I said, what's your algebra teacher's name? She went, not happening. So believe it or not, some of her teachers actually watch the channel. They find it entertaining. What was the one teacher's, Miley? What was Mr. You're not gonna say? You're not gonna tell me?
I will, but I can't.
Okay. She don't want to put her teachers on the spot. She loves them just as much as they love her. Anyways, whatever that algebra teacher was, that A- kept her from a 4.0, bro.
Mr. Freaky.
No, we love you. It's okay. It's totally just joking around here.
Hello.
Everybody's saying hello.
30 bucks.
Thanks, Esther. I know you're watching. She's like, you need to get home.
Zebon Braun said, happy birthday, Miley. $30. Thank you so much. So we're going to have to cut Miley a check. And then we're going to take a loan. Anyways, guys, got 5 minutes here. I want to spend some time with the family, guys. I've been on here almost 2 hours. So we'll go to the 2-hour mark, and then we're going to end this baby. Ask your questions. We'll freestyle it here and try to get as many answers in as possible. Thank you all so much. We're at $794. $794 right now. That is absolutely insane.
That is insane.
You guys are crazy.
So I don't know if you got my message. Our schedule's up for next weekend's tournament.
Uh-huh.
Guaranteed 5 games.
That's good.
First game starts at 1:30 on Friday.
1:30 Friday? Ouch.
Yep.
Good thing it's close. We're going to have to hustle this week and get stuff done so we can get done early.
Yep. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then Sunday.
They said you can split it, or I said you should split it with Sean Boy, and they're agreeing. Did you guys hear Sean Boy just now? He said, I'm down.
I need those V-Bucks.
He said he
Bro.
needs V-Bucks. Get out of here. Oh, you guys made the night. That's awesome.
So how much money?
Sean,
Don't
I'm
worry
14.
about it.
Sean, I'm 14, trying to run a lawn care business. What would you give me as a tip? Same thing I said earlier. Stay close to home. Save your money. Don't go running up a bunch of debt and begging your parents to finance you a $20,000 mower. Just start off close to home. I don't know your circumstances, like what kind of lawns you got. Mobile homes are great money makers for younger guys and gals, teenagers. And then upgrade as you can. You're 14, you'll be 15 and a half, 16 in no time. Pick you up a little Ford Ranger, pickup truck, whatever. If you're push mowing, that, get you some racks, keep your stuff safe, and just continually be smart, reinvest, and continue learning. That would be about the best. Be careful. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't sell yourself short. I would set a minimum and stick to it, and do a good job, and yeah, it'll sell itself.
So I have to admit, Esther texted me and she goes, "You need to get home." Sean's like, on his way out, prolonging the ending of the video or whatever. And you know what? She's like, "I'm not going to tell you what it is." I was thinking in my mind that you're going to give me the day off tomorrow.
Oh, well, I mean, you're more than welcome to take the day off.
I'm just kidding. But I'm like, I wonder what it could be. But this is awesome, guys.
We got to an hour in, and I'm like, okay, they should be home any minute. I watched the whole sun go down.
Well, I did mention I would go see my dad, so we ended up.
I totally
going to see my
forgot
dad.
about that. The last thing I remember is you said park.
Yeah, we did our mile walk, and then we went to my dad's.
Nice.
$20 from Andrew
Beshman. Thank you, Andrew Beshman, for the $20 super chat. And right below him, Alan Wilson. Thank you for the super chat as well. He said even 800. So he evened it up. But I think we actually broke it, Alan. We're at
Come here, Nella.
26,794. We're at $820. $820.
Come here, say hi.
plus the 100 she got, 920.
And just so you know, I'm not going to allow her or him to blow that. We will invest.
She wants to buy a car.
Yeah. We'll invest it into something that can continue growing some interest or something along those ends to make it smart. Got a couple more minutes here, 3 more minutes. Lathan said, "What happened, Sean?" It's Lathan. I don't know, Lathan. What happened? You can text me, Lathan. I don't know what happened.
Is that our Lathan or
I don't.
maybe a
I think
different
so.
Lathan?
I think that is Lathan. I can't tell.
Text him.
But anyways, nothing really happened. Yeah, we're just sitting here, and all of the subscribers are donating money to Miley
Thank you.
for her birthday. And Sean Boy's over here like, yeah, I'm one.
Oh, it was Lathan.
Was it Lathan?
Yeah.
So we're splitting it?
I don't know, Lathan. I don't know what happened. I don't know what we're talking about here.
So we
Did I
split
miss
it?
something?
I don't know.
Start a college fund with the cash. That's a good idea. Miley, do you want to go to college?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you want to be right now? She said she wants to go to college, but she don't know what she wants to be. That's okay. You got a long time to think about it. Jack Lou Key. Thank you for the super chat as well. Very, very cool of you guys. We are doing great. Just enjoying the night here. I got a minute and 10 seconds left, guys, and I'm going to wrap it up at the 2-hour mark. Went way longer than I thought I was going to. My eyeballs are dry. My mouth's dry. I'm on my second cup of coffee. Sean Boy drew a hand. You did good in your baseball game today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, chill. I would say money market. It's a good idea. Maybe some health insurance.
Did you show him this?
Yeah, I showed him the paracord book. Hi from Oklahoma. Hi, Brad. Gail, how are you?
$15.
Yep, I said that one, buddy. Donald Stacy. Von Wynn said, happy birthday, Miley. Everybody says you should be a pro softball player.
She did really great pitching this weekend.
Yeah, she did phenomenal. Her whole team was kind of off. A lot of girls were on vacation, so they didn't do as good as what they should have, but they'll practice this week and get back in top shape and be ready to go next weekend. Reason I asked because of the title, Lathan said. Well, you got to go back and watch the beginning of the video, Lathan. That was like start up to 10, 11-minute mark in the video. Hope to see you at the GIE this year, Matthew said. Absolutely, we'll be there. Money market savings are too low return 401k, so she can retire a millionaire. Hey, from Nashville. All right, guys, so we hit the 2-hour mark. My goodness, that was a lot. Really, Mike?
No, there's no phone number.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Fuck that up.
Nope. So that is Mike Nussbaum fell asleep during the live here. Really, bro? Really, Mike? You gave up. You quit. You needed a coffee. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Esther. Hi, kids. Hi, Mike. That you'll never see this because you fell asleep.
$100.
What? I was trying to end the video here, guys. All right. Dan's Lawn and Snow. $99 super chat. $100 super chat. Happy birthday, he said to Miley. Dan, email me as well. And I will send you a gift pack as well. And great big thank you to you guys. I don't know. I lost track again where we're at. PL Landscape sent an additional $2 once again. Thank you, P&L.
What?
That's awesome. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a great night. We're going to get some rest. Enjoy some family time. Say a great big thank you once again, Miley.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate all of you.
25.
Have a great night. Quit looking. Trying not to
It's
look.
not there.
You guys are goofy. See Wolf, thank you for the $25 super chat.
Then don't want it to end.
We appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night. I can't keep talking. I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. As always, guys, keep mowing, keep growing,
going.
keep making money, boys.
Talk to you later.
TQ out.
Peace.
Thank you
Bye.
guys
Thank
once
you.
again.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Crazies.